everyone, I'm DireFox240 and welcome back to Sunbreak. I actually haven't played Sunbreak in a hot minute. I've been grinding out anomaly levels and that kind of fun stuff, so everything you're going to see now I've already done. Problem being, I completely lost the footage for the final boss fight. As you can see, I have the gallery entries. We'll watch two of them shortly. I'll fight the boss and then we'll watch the last one. Because I realized essentially what ended up happening was, I got COVID before fighting Gaismagorm. It was either before or after. Nonsense happened, life happened, lost the footage because I waited too long to upload directly from Twitch, so we're just gonna record it post. Wow, since we've played Sunbreak, I've been doing beta. In case you have no interest in that, I'll kind of just summarize real quick. Beta 1, 2, and 3 will be on the channel pretty soon, actually. I have all the footage for 1, I still need to fix some of the footage for 2. 3 we're working on now. The nonsense happened during those as well. And to spare all the details, I ended up pulling a few all-nighters to get things straightened out of the house, we blew a water pipe, all sorts of nonsense. Life, in general. So, I'm currently recording this as of 3 days after Christmas. So hopefully you all had a good holiday. This will probably be uploaded in a few weeks. So, in short, the timeline's all over the place. This is being recorded after I started Bayonetta 3, and long after I finished Sunbreak, so I apologize if things will seem a little discordant. Yeah. So I guess let's get straight into it. I'll go ahead and play these cutscenes, we'll fight Gaismagorm so I can at least show the people the fight. I'm sure you guys have seen it in all other channels, but it feels really weird having the Sunbreak timeline cut off randomly after Malzeno. Like, it works, sort of, but I have 2 streams already that are on the YouTube channel that aren't public, that are some of the monsters afterwards. It does stop after the first title update. I'm not going to be uploading title update 2 or 3. I'll talk about it a little bit here, though. I don't know, it just seems... After the title updates start, I get a little jaded, I suppose. So, I don't really want to force myself to play these monsters. Granted, I've hunted everything. Chaotic Gore, done. Metal Wraths, done. Lucent, done. All that fun stuff. They're great fights, not gonna lie, I was really surprised. However, I don't know, after the... I don't want to have it sit forever, like now, waiting for Title Update 4, record all the update, all that, no. My life is too chaotic at the moment to really sit in it and have you guys appreciate it, or even myself appreciate it, as much as I had fun personally, off camera. But anyway, enough of the preamble, let's get started here.
When mankind is consumed by darkness, and the land falls into chaos, the archdemon of the abyss shall rise from the earth. The archdemon shall devour the land, turning souls into wandering flames. And these wandering flames shall feed the beast and return to darkness. The story ends. Another begins. Wandering flames, I see you found your home.
Okay, so that one was a little shorter. Good. It's been so long since I've seen these. But I know we left off on the Engineath cutscene. I don't know how many folks are actually uploading these. I figure, as far as the story continuity goes, I don't know, I like having them. I like being able to see them beforehand. Enjoy. I forgot I didn't layer the corn popper. Whoops.
What the? Tadori, what's going on here?
Homing instinct. Yes. It seems they've found the place they belong.
instinct. Oh, it can't be.
How to ruin cutscenes 101. Oh my god. I should have thought about that ahead of time. Whoops. The glasses aren't doing me any favors either.
Run! Retreat! How can we? It's impossible.
Admiral Gallius!
They've done it. They've actually done it.
Look at the size of it! On port! On port!
What is he going to do?
Ramming speed!
Now, full speed ahead! Full speed ahead! Dragonators! Number 1! Number 2!
I gotta help with Gallius again.
1, 2, ready!
Such a stalwart hero. Oh jeez, I'm sorry.
Admiral! Fire!
Yes!
Want some more? Number 3! Full reverse! Lower the stern! Full reverse! Lower the stern!
The first impressions on this were freaking nuts. Like, Gaismagorm just shoving off 2 Dragonators? Holy hell, man. He's intimidating. At least in the cutscene, he's very intimidating.
Fire!
Worm stake cannons. Alrighty, let's go fight the bastard. And then I guess I'll talk more about if I can remember what I had said the first time. There we go. Alright. So, the other thing that got missed was the Master Rank Elder Dragons. Honestly, not missing too much. I don't remember what the differences are between their high rank counterparts. They're fun. I mean, Kushala is Kushala. Teostra is... I don't know, Teostra feels more attentive? I suppose that's a bad word for it, but he just seems to be a bit more agile. Let me change armor set here real quick. I don't really have a Master Rank proper set, like post Anomaly, so I'm just using full hoplite with either the Corn Popper, the K9, or Pyrarachnikodaki normal lance.
Chat with Cheech for all your questing needs.
Alright, so he's number 6, and yeah, I still haven't finished all the quests. I have all the Risens to do, and some, well, looks like most of the advanced quests. Working on that, just bit by bit. It takes a while. Yeah, we'll bring followers along, why not? We'll bring Arlo and Minato.
Take care.
Anything else I need to remember? I don't believe so. Actually, let me double check my switch skills. Okay, yeah, we're good. Never mind. I've been starting to use the bullet barrage spam off camera. It's been interesting. I don't know how I feel about it. It's definitely extremely mobile. I keep forgetting that reverse blast dash is a thing. You know. I've been playing wide gun lance for God, I don't know. Several hundred hours? Maybe 300 hours? So this whole long bullet barrage wyvern spire spam is very new to me. Anyway, to the monster at hand. Alright guys, I don't remember how to fight you, to be perfectly honest, so this will be fun. He's so freaking big, I forget constantly. I still have guard 5 and all that nonsense, but at the top right. Let me see if I can at least get some good bullet barrages off on this boy.
Great.
Oh boy, I'll be breaking parts left and right. Awesome. So the monster itself, I don't know, like... He's very, like, a Cantor reminiscent, especially with that attack that just happened. The Cantor you can most... Oh, see? I'm messing everything up. It's fine. He's definitely the offspring of Narwhal without question. So, at least they put him in the game. That was kind of a leftover sort of thing. I don't know what this is.
Time to heal up.
Okay, we're good, we're good. Tail swipe? Tail swipe. I wouldn't call him predictable per se, but he's very straightforward after you kind of get the feel. Yes, I'm getting slapped a lot, it's fine. Let's heal up quick. I did farm him at some point for the Gaismagorm gunlance. I decided to watch the later streams, I'll see that later. I ended up killing him with a mud beetle. So that was fun. He's just a big sponge. Oh no. Alright, so I can switch skill swap, blast dash in. I need to reload, duh. Blast dash in. Do this. I hit none of that, that's fine. Jesus. Okay. I can do some things strength, but not everything. I need to get used to where blast dash takes me. Alright, this is where we need to get behind stand.
What happened?
Oh no! What's happening?
Great.
Yep, I deserve that. Whenever he does the super jumpy thing, the rocks spawn in and... You're supposed to stand behind them, and I obviously did not. He's a big boy, but he's, for some reason, a bit elusive. I mean, he moves around a bit. Oh, Dragonator signal. Now, I've heard you can actually miss with these. So let's... Oh! Right, you throw rocks like a Tigrex. Here you go. Neat. It definitely feels like a siege fight. I just don't know how much of one. I haven't fought Gaismagorm before. Really? Okay. Like comparing him to like Altaka wins hands down, no question. feel about him being the master of Curio either. Like, Malzeno just feels right, and he's a vampire, so duh. But thanks, Gallius. He just doesn't feel like the supreme commander of the creepy, blood-sucking creatures, right? There we go, I'm doing something correctly. Like, thematically speaking, Malzeno just feels more correct, if that makes sense. Not saying I don't like Gaismagorm. I might have deserved that. I don't know, I'm not partial to him, I don't hate him by any means. Thanks, Lurch. I'm gonna need that. Alright, can we hit him from point blank? Let's see. Boop. Yes. Full barrage is so freaking broken. Well, if I can hit it correctly, it is. Now I know I'm supposed to be breaking turrets, I believe. Normally you have Fiorin with you for this fight. If you're doing the story mission for the first time. She helps out, calls down. Go back once. Oh, here we go. Alright, so let's get to the rocks. Sharpen. Like, this whole bit is definitely behemoth-y. Or maybe even Sappy Jiva. I hated those fights. Like, I can't tell you how much I hated those. So that kind of, I don't know. Narwa's whole blue sapphire ultimate attack, clearly inspired by some of the things. I swear that the directors got the same instructions as the world team. Because there's a lot of similarity. I mean, yeah, we have Seeding, we have a lot of the Gen 5 monsters, yeah, whatever. No big deal. I'm not so worried about that. But like the Metal Rats, I don't know if I can even cite the Metal Rats as an example. Because they're usually secret big bad boss of some other games. Jesus Christ, keep missing. Ow. I don't know. I like him as a boss. I don't know about, like, as far as final bosses go, where I'd rate him. Admittedly, I've fought Dalamadur, Ataka, Valstrax. Oh, here we go. I'll let this play out. We're just gonna piss him off. That's alright.
It's still alive! Get down there and give it all you got!
Attack!
Alright. So, where was my list? Ataka, Nergigante, Sharosvalda. What was the... Oh yeah, Xenojiva, Sappy Jiva, Kultaroth, whatever. He's definitely up above Behemoth, Kultaroth, Sappy Jiva, Xenojiva. Sharosvalda I really like. The design is stellar. Although, his design, I love it a lot. I actually really enjoy it. I'm a sucker for the forearms thing, I guess. Okay, thank God. I thought I was gonna miss that too. He very much feels like the cursed offspring of Narwa and Ibushi. Obviously the mouth is amazing. His red archdemon bully nonsense. So he has that going for him. Just... Oh! Okay. Oh boy. Tail? No? Okay. Let's keep moving. Alright. Well, clearly I need to learn how that Suckinator attack does. How it does? Exactly where it puts me. feels big, he feels massive, he feels imposing. I just... After fighting him to get the gun lance, it's more of a chore now. Maybe that's just not fair to him, I don't know. You'll have to tell me how you guys feel about him. Yeah, his Archdemon mode? Heck yes. I'm talking about him like he's a frickin' dual blades main. There we go. Yeah, I definitely see the similarities between the 4U monster. Well, I can't swear you can list isn't specifically 4U, are they? They're... I can't remember if they're Gen 2 or 3. Should look that up later. Okay, we're doing the rock thing. Let's go. This part, I have mixed feelings about, because Siege's... It's cool, don't get me wrong. Like, blowing this kind of stuff up. I don't know, I guess ever since World, it's kind of left a bad taste in my mouth with Siege monsters. But ignoring that, I can. This part is interesting. It kind of gives you a little bit of a reprieve, especially if you're fighting with other people. You can take a minute, kind of a break in the fight. Pretty straightforward. I'm getting upskirt shots on my dog, which I know phrasing. If you've been around long enough, you understand. Oop, come on. I don't know if bringing the followers gives the monsters more HP, I think it does. Time to run. See, I like this attack. It seems maybe counterintuitive because I don't like the sappy and all those mega attacks. But it's clear that it's coming. You know what you're expecting here. And it's not like you have to do anything special to avoid it, you just run out of the way. Oh no! I guess that's why I didn't mind, like, Shara too much. Just because the way that attack comes to his giant wind gust? Geyser gust? I don't know what it's called. I will say, fighting him with long is a lot more fun than fighting him with wide. Alright, bud, what are you doing next? Let's see if I can get this off. Am I close enough? Oh, wrong way entirely. Good job, Cell. Even Gaismagorm is just disapproving. Now, those iframes for Bullet Barrage and the Blast Dashes, I just don't know where they are. I can't remember. I think it's right at the beginning of each one. Maybe not the Blast Dash, but... Okay. Was not low enough to avoid that. Like all these big grandiose attacks, those are fun. I don't know, I feel like any major giant attack that breaks up the pace of the fight is what I don't like. Oh boy. So like Behemoth is a big break in the action, Gaismagorm to a lesser degree. Like Dalamadura's big attacks are just right in with the light. Like, it just is what it is. If you're not ready, you're screwed, I suppose. I don't know, he's a good combination. It feels appropriate. It just doesn't feel as magnificent, maybe? As like Alpaca. I suppose he's not supposed to be magnificent. He's just, I mean, he's a demon, right? There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Very good, very good. I'll have to look up some more of Slayer's videos and learn more about Bullet Barrage. I don't know, I felt like if I did White again, you wouldn't be able to see much of him. I'd just be up in his business all the time. Alright, we're doing this again. There we go. For Sunbreak as a whole, I love the fact that we can take followers on main quests like this now. It'll help people who don't care for multiplayer and just maybe don't have the capability, not capability, they just don't have the extra funds for the subscription, the online subscription. And these dudes help. It's actually kind of alarming. I haven't had Arlo or Minato actually go down. I mean, you have to recover them, or they're lacking DPS, whatever you want to say. And I will admit, I suck at knocking down Gaismagorm in this state. There we go. But with Arlo and Minato, it is substantially easier. Bonk. I should probably sharpen at some point. Maybe right now. Sharpen, damn it. I must have hit. Oh my god, come on. Yeah, I don't know. I beat Ataka by myself, I beat Dalamadur by myself, honestly. I don't know if the servers are even up for those games anymore. For the 3DS ones, I mean. There it is, that's the iframe for that. Oh, this is lunge attack. Did it twice. It's pretty reminiscent of Melzara. Oh, come on. And yes, as you can tell, there's no script for this. I'm kind of off the cuffing everything. Ow. Alright, that's pain. God, I'm going through all my potions. Lunge. Lunge. Blast away! Well, maybe I shouldn't have. He definitely has a rhythm to him, which I always appreciate. Oh, yes. God, can't block that. Even with guard up. Yeah, maybe got a little gritty. He's definitely very punishing, I will admit. Oh, I'm dead here. Overall, I don't mind him. I don't know, I just don't have much to say about him, I guess. He just reminds me of everything that isn't him, which I don't know if that's really a good thing. Like, I get Cantor vibes with his coloration and some of his moveset. Obviously, same with Eucanlos, because they're very similar. I don't know, even like his earthy sort of tone reminds me of Shara, which is why I was thinking that the Rise team and the World team got handed the same idea. Like, hey, here's what you're gonna be, like a rough draft with to follow. Like, he's massive, it's kind of like Xenogear to E, Shara's fucking E. Oh my god. And here's our tantrum attack. He's definitely not Xenogear either. He's supposed to be pretty well seasoned as a monster. Well seasoned. He's not a baby, put it that way. Huh, okay. Hit some, what are those? Oh. This is very white Vitalis-y, red Vitalis, crimson Vitalis. I don't know, maybe I just played a ridiculous amount of Monster Hunter, so I just see the similarities. I don't know. Who knows? Kill Slam. Then we got proof of a hero, which we can actually hear. Like, I totally missed it in World. I don't remember where it pops out. I think somebody said it was a nerdy fight? I don't know. Oh, yep, I didn't. That was inappropriate. There we go. What are we doing? This? Okay. I can't block that stuff. Perfect showcase of what not to do, I suppose. Oh. Am I dead here too? Nope, okay. I don't know, maybe just after Malzeno's elegance, having the raw power of Archfiend is maybe too much? Not too much. Discord? I've been using that word a lot today. Oh, okay, there we go. I know it's supposed to be different, like Malzeno is supposed to be a pawn, I guess. It just doesn't feel the same way. Like Gaismagorm is just raw power personified. Raw curio power personified. And Malzeno is just adopting it? I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird sort of relationship with these two. But yeah, that's Gaismagorm. I mean, 20 minutes isn't too terrible of taking him down. Well, I guess with endgame, quote-unquote endgame gear, it should be better, but whatever. Speedrunners, you know who you are. I do not claim nor test to be as skilled as you people. But yeah, these guys were in a nutshell. I don't remember everything that I said about him. It probably was mostly like, oh my god, big attacks and stuff. Just raw reactions to what he does. But so yeah, that's Sunbreak. There's 2 more streams that are recorded after this I mentioned before. I don't know, I guess I'll talk a little bit about the title update monsters. Violet Mizu, amazing. Flaming Espinas, amazing. Lucent Urkakuga, amazing. I don't know, really. I can't tell you how many times I have hunted this boy to get this for the Gaismagorm Gunlance. Recorder, streamer luck, call it what you will. The title update monsters have been going really well, so I don't know. Maybe because they have more time with them? I don't know. There's a sale going on. Anyway, let's double check what his armor looks like, because I don't remember.
Let's get you fixed up then, shall we?
Nephilim, Sliver Soul, Pride. Speaking of which, Basil, Seething Basil coming after Gaismagorm feels strange. Yeah, it's pretty gnarly, at least for the female. Anyway, let's go watch that final cutscene of him dying. Where is it? My room. That way we can have all the story elements in a nice little package, and me not having coherent thoughts as per usual. Oh. I don't remember what that one is. That's, I guess, us coming back. We'll watch that too, why not?
Yes.
Uh.
What are they doing? Without their host, it's all over. One story ends, another begins. Where is the place of our return? It's an old song from the kingdom. It's as if all All of this was foretold long ago.
I do like the thematic nature of Sunbreak. And one story ends, another begins. We have... Oh, and the anomalies actually being story related is huge. Like, I know that was a big thing in 4U with the Frenzy. But it's better than just, oh, we suddenly have tempered monsters, or what have you. So everyone's been infected by Malzeno. I know it's very similar to, like, Gormagala. Like, oh, there's this rampant disease. It feels different enough to be interesting. I don't know, I'm sure some people have complaints about it. I enjoy it. I think it's appropriate. Makes sense. But even, like, with Monster Hunter as a whole, the whole one story ends, another begins is Monster Hunter in a nutshell. Oh, look at the ending credits. Okay, we'll let that play over. There's always more monsters to hunt, more builds to make, more weapons to try, all that fun stuff.
It's so quiet. It's good to see things return to normal.
Speaking of which, I do have to try other weapons. I don't know, now that Sunbreak is kind of on its... We still have Title Update 4 coming. I do know what monsters they are. I'm worried, to be honest, knowing what they are. But
Elgato's lights. They're all out.
all the other title updates have been amazing, so there's nothing telling me that, oh, these are going to be bad fights. Quite the opposite. I do worry about power creep, as I'm sure everybody is. Although having sneak attack be like a big gunlance skill is pretty good. Chaotic gore completely changing the meta. I don't know, it doesn't feel too absurd. It is kind of getting a bit absurd. We'll see what the new monsters bring us. Like with the Risens,
story has ended.
we at least have a
And
bunch of
we're
different
home.
relevant monsters, even with the anomaly. It just makes me super happy. I love having the basic, like, Great Baggy still be, oh, I need to go fight Great Baggy, like, and then have that be a legitimate, understood phrase. It makes my heart sing. I don't like forgetting monsters in the game, if that makes sense. Whereas, like, Great Jagras was great. Great Jagras was great! Greatest Jagras kind of felt like just making him kind of come back. People... Not that people forgot about him, it's just it didn't matter. You went in, you murdered him in 10 seconds and called it a day. Money farming, I guess? I don't know. Sunbreak is as a package as it is. A+. I still love GU. I still need to beat 4U. I have 3U as well. I've actually been considering picking up a second 3DS to jailbreak and put all those programs on them, so I can actually bring my 4U file over to the PC and play that for you guys. I don't know what order to do it in. 3U first? 4U first? Are we just going backwards? I don't know. I want to experience old Monster Hunter for real. Like, GU kind of touches it, I think. It's old Monster Hunter, so to speak. But I don't know, 3U with underwater combat will be fun, 4U obviously will be great. We'll see. I have so many plans and so little time to do everything. But enjoy these final cutscenes, my friends.
The raging wind tries to hurt me. My arms a shield that guards me. That guiding hand from memories past is no longer there. She disappears, so I look up at the sky. You
story ends, one begins. To where do we belong? Looking at the sky, dawn is here and bids farewell tonight. Clouds make way for sunny skies. Sunlight seeping through and lightens up the way. The face of my dearest one lights up a million smiles and says the place to be is here. Though I'm still only halfway there, you are here, shining bright into the night.
I forgot how long these credits were. Like I literally just took a phone call when the credits started. Oh, Lord of mercy. But at the same time, I don't know, I like displaying the credits. I've been enjoying this game still, so I might as well give the credit to the people who were involved in it. I do like all of the unity and those kind of themes as well. Like having everybody from Kimura hang out in Elgato too, being able to take them on quests. it's a good direction, I think, that Monster Hunter is going in. But we'll see. There's still 2 different teams that are working on it. If I'm not mistaken, like Monster Hunter 6, the main game is the world team. So, we'll see. We'll see what the future holds for us, right? The after credits scene. For those of you who've been hanging out since the beginning, or even new folks, I appreciate all of you. All 30 of you at the current moment. And of course the Twitch folks as well. I don't know how many of them overlap. But it's been a hell of a journey, and I do appreciate all the nonsense that we've been doing on the streams. I don't know what holds for us after this. There's so many ideas. Like, there's a horse racing game that I've been obsessed with lately that I could also play. Yes, I know I'm ruining the moment. I don't like Fury and I don't care. Thank you for playing. You're very welcome, Capcom.